MashaAllah, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-aliyyil azim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ibadihi alladhina istafa. Amma ba'du farabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli wa qul rabbi adkhilni mudkhala sidqin wa akhrijni mukhraja sidqin waj'al li min ladunka sultanan nasira. Bismillah wa billah wa tawakkaltu ala Allah. Verse number 113 of chapter Al-Baqarah, second chapter of the holy book of Quran, is recited like this. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa qalatil yahudu laysatin nasara ala shay'in. Wa qalatin nasara laysatil yahudu ala shay'in. Wa hum yatluna al-kitaba. كذلك قال الذين لا يعلمون مثل قولهم فالله يحكم بينهم يوم القيامة فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون. Very interesting this verse is, and beautifully Allah is bringing those who have claimed in the previous ayat, verse number 111, some people, and Allah had named them Christians and Jews. They had claimed that nobody will enter paradise unless somebody be Jews or Christian. That was their claim. Allah has given a brief answer in the same verse number 111. Then He explains the principle for entering paradise in verse number 112. And now Allah is explaining some more of this situation and telling people that you see how these people are, and this is something that a humiliation in the middle of the field, we can say, in the mainstream, brings the humiliation process for those who think like that. And that is Allah brings the reasoning of this procedure according to their own saying. These two groups which were mentioned in the verse number 111, Christian and Jews, Allah had put both of them, that they both claim. This claim was from every of them. They claim that they will enter to paradise and none other than them will enter, and the other group also claimed the same, both Jews and Christian. Now here Allah brings their talks and what they say about each other. So in this procedure, all their situations comes in front of everybody, and their mindset and their situation after that after saying this kind of thing, now they claim that, and with these claims they almost mock themselves and they make a joke of themselves. Why like this? Allah is telling us, Waqalatil Yahud. Now they are claiming that nobody will enter unless he be this like. And the other also say that nobody will enter paradise unless somebody is to our religion. But in the process of history, that has been seen that they were claiming and saying these things about each other. What were they saying? Waqalatil Yahud. That is known in them, and they said it all the time, and this is not something that is hidden or something that is not known to anybody. No, it is the thing that is obvious, it is manifest, something very clear. It is announced by them all the time. What they say, وَقَالَتِ الْيَهُودُ لَيْسَتِ النَّصَارَى عَلَى شَيْءٍ. Jews say, these Nasara, these Christian, they have no basis for their ideas. Their ideas, their religion, their way of thinking, all is baseless. Because they were not accepting the prophethood of Jesus, and they were denying it, and they were saying all these people who are following Jesus, all are misguided and they are not on any good guidance. That is what was they saying. So in this case, by saying this, they say that they are out of paradise. This is one. And the other party, that is saying what? Wakalatin Nasara. And from the other side, Nasara means people who follow Jesus. They accept the prophethood of Masih ibn Maryam alayhi salam. They claim, they say, Laysatil Yahudu ala shayn. These Jews who were following Moses and they are not accepting Jesus as prophet, they are misguided. They don't have basis for their claim and their denial. So they say they are out of paradise, and the other party say they are out of paradise. So in this way, everybody is expelling other from the paradise and making himself to be guided one. And now Allah is commenting. That was their saying, and now comes Allah's comment on their this behavior against each other. وَهُمْ يَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابِ. While the situation is, the actuality, the reality is, the truth is that both of them, وَهُمْ, this pronoun وَهُمْ is referring to both of them, not only one of them. Both of them means Christian and Jews, both of them. Yatluna, they are reading, they are reciting. What? Al-Kitab. Al-Kitab is singular. Allah has put all the situation very delicately and very strongly. This sentence is made. وَهُمْ يَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابِ. Both of them, all of them, they read from the same book. Al-Kitab. Al-Kitab means the law of Allah. Law of Allah at the time of Moses is the same. At the time of Jesus is the same. At the time of last prophethood is the same. Kitab is one. That is law of Allah. That is something that Allah wants. That is the guidance. That is the truth. That is the Sirat al-Mustaqim that Allah has given to mankind to be His servant, and how to serve Him, how to be His servant, and how to worship and how to follow His guidance. All that is one book. Allah is saying they are reading from the same book. They are reading from the same book. And Allah is saying only the word what that is used here, it is yatlun. Allah is not saying they are yakraun or they are understanding it. That is just reciting. They recite because they don't accept that from their heart, from the bottom of their heart. They just recite it. They just read it. So Allah is saying, وَهُمْ يَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابِ. While both of them, all of them, وَهُمْ, this refers to all of them, Christians and Jews, both of them, all of them, يَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابِ. They read the book. Al-Kitab means the book which is a law, which is a code of conduct that Allah has given as a guidance to mankind so that he can be on the Sirat al-Mustaqim and the truth, the right way of Allah, the truth way. وَهُمْ يَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابِ. Allah is saying, the Allah's comment is going on. This is a start. The while both read from the same book, so they almost mock themselves when they say other are on the wrong path. When they say other are wrong, we are right. So they read from the same book, you read from the same book, from the same law. So how can you deny other to be on the right path, and you are on the right path? So that is a contradictory thing that you are saying. Allah is saying, كَذَلِكَ قَالَ الَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ مِثْلَ قَوْلِهِمْ. And it shows that these people are unfamiliar with the book. They are not knowing the book at all, because these things say those who don't know. If somebody is not aware of the real situation, so he says things like that, and he says things that are against that. And because he is not knowing, if I'm not knowing other parties' ideas and do not know that what he believes, what he says is according to what I have in my book, so it means that I don't know my book. I'm not aware of what it is in my book. Because when I say to somebody that you are wrong, while he is doing the same as it is in my book, so it means that I am not aware about my own book. So Allah is saying, كَذَلِكَ قَالَ الَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ مِثْلَ قَوْلِهِمْ. Those who don't know, they say these kind of things. They are saying, they are calling others that they are baseless ideas, they have baseless ideas. It means that they don't know their own book. Otherwise, if they knew, they should have known that those ideas, those practices that those people are doing, they are according to the law, according to the book that they have their own. So when they are saying that they are not on the right basis, so it means that they are saying that they are not knowing their own book. كَذَلِكَ قَالَ الَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. These sayings are alike those who are not knowing anything. مِثْلَ قَوْلِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Here, لَا يَعْلَمُونَ does not have any object here. It means that people who don't know, people they are not knowledgeable. فَاللَّهُ يَحْكُمُ. Oh Allah, what is your comment? What is your decree about them? You have explained all the situation, all of their situation. Now it is clear that they are not enough knowledgeable. They don't have knowledge of their own books and what they own. It means that their claim of being knowledgeable and being on the path of their own book is incorrect. So Allah is telling that, okay, let them be fighting with each other, telling each other that everybody other than him is on the wrong path. فَاللَّهُ يَحْكُمُ بَيْنَهُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. In the judgment day, doomsday, Allah will judge in between them. يَحْكُمُ بَيْنَهُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. The resurrection day will be the day when Allah will make judgment in between them. فِيمَا كَانُوا فِيهِ يَخْتَلِفُونَ. About all those things which they were being fighting to each other, and they were opposing each other in those matters. All those matters will be judged, and the decision will be made in the day of judgment by Allah. And Allah tells this thing is told to mu'mineen so that they don't care about what they fight to each other. Let them tell whatever they want. Allah will make his decision in the day of judgment. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah bless you all.